It's pretty sketch running this thing. Let's see what that got me. All right. Come on. See what I mean about this app? I don't know why it does this, but it just decides it does what it wants when it wants. So 74 mile an hour. Okay, well that's close to my all-time record, but I got a lot left in this trigger. I just can't get it out. It won't it won't turn the way that I want it to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take GPS out of here. I think it's enough speed for today, and I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with it. And then we'll switch over to the Mojave. So we're just gonna pop this out of the back here. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun with the Infraction. Have not had it out for a really long time. Excited to play with it, but it's got a few issues that I don't know what it's doing. This thing is like a rocket, man. It is hitting quite a few bumps out there. Bumps that I didn't even realize were there. That must be thermal, because I've been running it pretty hard. So I guarantee you that's thermal shut off. Let's walk over here and take a peek, because as you can see, I've got no throttle. This thing needs a fan on the motor. It's just overheating a lot right now, so I know that's what the problem is. I just got to get me a fan to put on it. Been neglecting it for a while. So we're going to take him back to the truck, let him cool off a little bit, switch over to the Mojave for a minute. Them packs probably need to cool off a little bit as well. When you're running speed runs, you can't keep running hard and heavy unless you got the proper airflow on it. And this guy here has a 2050 kV or something like that, and those things will get hot, especially the gearing that I have in. And I think I got a 23 tooth or 22 tooth or whatever the speed gear is what I got in here. So it's geared up pretty good, so you can't just run it balls to the walls open and expect it not to get hot. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shut him down, let him cool off, switch over to the Mojave for a little bit, get some speeds on that, kind of see what's up with that one right there. That one should perform a little bit better. So let's get the Infraction up here and shut him down. Let him cool off. And we'll switch over to this guy here. Now the Mojave is a different kind of an animal. More of a off-road kind of a beast. Now, I did have an 8S setup in here. I didn't like the way that it performed, so I went back to the 6S setup. Now I don't have the original 6S motor and ESC, so what I do have in here is an easy run. I think it's a Max 6, yeah, Max 6 or Max 8, I'm sorry, Max 8. This is a, what is that, 2200, I think that's what it says. Yeah, 2200 kV motor. So it's set up pretty similar to what it was stock. It's a few hundred kV above. I think that was more or less what it had in it before. So it was set up there somewhat similar. So it should perform close. Now I just got to find a spot to put my GPS. And that's always an issue. Don't really have a good spot on these models to do that. Okay, so this is where I found to put my GoPro at. I just kind of sandwiched it in there between the tower. So I'm hopefully not going to have any problems with that. I don't think I will, but you never know. So we're going to get this thing fired up, see what she will do. Now I put the front pins in first, because this one here has a little issue with the tower that I'm just not gonna fix as of right now. Alright, so we got the Mojave set up, ready to rock and roll. When I hit start on our track, should be tracking it. Got 14% battery, 12 satellites, so we should be ready to rock and roll. See what we can get in here before the thing dies on me. Get in there and turn the switch on. There we go. Alright, so same thing as the Infraction. We're just going to run up and down here. Got a much sterner brake on it. Bring it back down. See, I'm able to get full beans on it here. Just barely, but I am able. Bring them down, see where that hit. All right, let's see where that got me. So the Mojave got 57. Okay, that's not too terribly bad. That's a decent speed. We will keep that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of play with it off-road here. I'm going to leave the GPS in there. It shouldn't come out. I'm just going to kind of enjoy it and run the battery out. I mean, she will flat cruise. So I want to do what I was doing with the fire team. I want to take and come up here, kind of see what kind of jumping I can get out of this thing here. Usually jumps very well, so I want to see if I remember how well this thing jumps. If I'm not mistaken, it jumps really nice and straight and flat. Doesn't nosedive or any of that garbage. Let's get him out here in position. Sorry about the wind, guys. I think we got a storm coming in. Okay, so we're going to try to hit it, I don't know, somewhere around here. Yeah, that was a little mild. I could have took it a little bit faster. Still used to the infraction speed, so it's kind of hard to get dialed back down. Woo! It doesn't usually do that, so that's a hit that don't usually do. Looks like our GPS is still in there. I'm not gonna worry about it. That's usually how she jumps. Now that was a pretty nasty hit. I'm sorry, that never gets old. I just love to see this thing sail through the air. It's great at it jumps. You just got to figure out how to drive this thing. When you've been driving something else, it will take you a minute. But once you do, you can finesse it pretty well. The slow roll. Oh yeah, that was a good jump.